morning, guys! Yesterday I was out with some friends and that really gave me some energy. And today I was like, I really want to explore Helsinki. So I'm going to make a voiceover in this video talking about my experience on exchange so far and also taking you with me on my little tourist adventure. Hello, so now I just arrived at Suomenlinna, an old fortress, just a 20-minute ferry ride from the Helsinki city center. So since I'm exactly halfway through my exchange semester here in Helsinki, Finland right now, I thought that would be a good time to reflect on it a little bit and maybe give you some advice if you are considering going on exchange yourself. My home country is Sweden, and that's where I'm studying for my degree. So obviously it wasn't a big culture shock for me to move to Finland. So you may be wondering why I went to a neighbor country on exchange, and there are a few reasons. It might not have been my first choice of country because we got to rank the countries that we wanted to go to, but I'm really happy that it turned out to be Finland for me. Because I really like Finland, and at least I think that it's a really underrated country. So I was going a bit back and forth, should I go or not? And I'll tell you how I decided to go. The first thing I did was I talked to other students who had been on exchange, and what they all told me is that it doesn't matter where you go. It's just the fact that you go. First of all, you're gonna grow so much as a person. Secondly, you're gonna have a stronger CV because employers like to see that you have some kind of international experience. And the third strong reason is that you get to experience a different culture. And even if you go to a neighbor country like I did, you experience culture through the people that you meet. The best part about exchange is that you get to make friends from all over the world. It's also a chance to start a completely new life from scratch, which can be a little bit scary, but it's also a chance to make completely new impressions on people who know nothing about you, and you can really find yourself in a way that you haven't before. As you can see, the nature in Finland is pretty incredible, and that's also one of the things I've enjoyed the absolute most. Just like the other Nordic countries, Finland has a lot of forest and greenery, so that's really nice, but it also becomes really dark and cold during fall and winter. I really appreciate the fact that there's sea and lakes surrounding the whole city. It's really nice because I can take walks next to the sea and wind down, and that combined with the fact that the tempo on your studies on exchange usually is a little bit slower has been a really nice break from my usual life in Stockholm. Okay, it's getting really cold, and I think it's time for me to go home. Yeah, follow me on the ferry trip home. See you soon. And another thing is that you really notice similarities between yourself and other people that you didn't think you had. Like, I made friends from completely different continents with completely different cultures, and despite living different lives, we still have so much in common. Like, we have similar values, we've studied basically the same things since we're all business students. We all miss our families, we all laugh at the same things and have fun together. So that has really been a cool thing to learn, that you're more alike than you think. Also, I feel like most people go into exchange with an open mind, so if you're scared that you won't make friends, don't be. It's kind of easy, we're all in the same boat. Here it began to turn pretty dark and I just took a walk from the ferry to the metro station, so you're gonna see some of the most central parts of Helsinki city. So this area is a marketplace during the day with small tents where they sell all kinds of stuff like handmade crafts, typical Finnish food, and all kinds of souvenirs. And the last thing about this exchange is that the Finnish student culture has been amazing. There's a group of tutors who specifically help exchange students with anything they might need, and they organize so many fun events and stuff. That was all I had to share for this time. I ended the day with having a pumpkin latte at Espresso House, which was really good. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!